Hello guys, we're gonna get started here in just a minute. Just gonna share the link here. Alright, got all that going there. Check the volume. Check the volume here. Alright, so yes, TWN. Next few days will be. So, I know I don't think I didn't send anything in the Discord and I should have today. But, but just to make sure I get my plans accomplished, because this is the big moving week for me. And I don't know like what next week's gonna be planned out and entail. So to in order to make sure that the stuff I need to do next week gets done, I'm gonna be doing stuff a lot earlier than I was planned. But so the plan is tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be the TWN May pay-per-view. It's gonna be TWN Nightshade. Um, and then Monday is gonna be TWN All Stars, and and after that we'll have to see how things go. I don't know how the rest of the week's gonna be, um, but plans can change. I could alter the days, but that's kind of the plan right now. So, but opening match is Bad Influence versus Bigelow and Douglas, and some tag action. Alright, let's see how it goes here.
Bang, 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 bang. Come on.
Can you remember my name?
Come on. Come
As I
on.
flow through your night.
Fight.
Starting with Douglas and Daniels to kick the tag match off. So for the rest of the card here, after this match, we're going to have Austin Aries versus Jeff Hardy. Then we're going to have Cactus Jack versus Eddie Edwards. Then we're going to have the Young Bucks go against the Midnight Express with Cornette at ringside for them. In the semi-main event, we're going to have RVD versus Kurt Angle. In the main event, we're going to have AJ Styles versus Taz. Reloaded rack. Probably filled with HBK special powder that's aged 40 years. Mission, I was trying to wear him down.
5 minutes gone.
Give up.
Elbow to the neck there. Bam Bam gets tagged in. You know, Shane Douglas is kind of an interesting wrestler, and he had a very interesting career because he's kind of been all over the place. He was kind of Triple H before Triple H was Triple H. Like a lot of people, not a lot of people, but there's a very vocal group of people that pretty much say that Triple H pretty much ripped off Shane Douglas's gimmick. And if you watch Shane Douglas in the ECW era, it is a little uncanny a little bit sometimes.
One.
Oh, well, specifically the game gimmick. Like, if you watch, like, Shane Douglas in ECW, and then watch, like, Triple H and, like,
One,
the...
two.
Or the... yeah. And then you watch Triple H from, like, when he says, "I am the game, JR." And from that moment till, like, you know, when he was still wrestling, like it is very similar to Douglas's like style and gimmick. Just the way Douglas talked, and the way he approached things, and calling himself the franchise. It's very the game like. Okay, basically, here's the thing, like, I found this great Reddit post about multi-eras in ECW, because the length of actual, like, Extreme Championship Wrestling, it's not long, but there's a lot of eras in it. But Douglas was kind of like their first dominant heel champion, but if you don't see a lot of him from ECW, it's because there was a period of time kind of late in his run where he was hurt a lot, but he was still champion. They never really took the belt off him, and that's kind of a sore spot for that period of time. But yeah, just his biggest feuds, Taz was a massive feud. He feuded massively with Taz. Yeah, no, by 99 he was in, like, WCW. Like, he was ECW guy from really, like, 94, 90, like, when they became Extreme Championship Wrestling till, like, oh man, let me look it up. I'm curious now, because I want to make sure I get my, let's see. Yeah, something like that. So he first joined Eastern Championship Wrestling in '93, and then in '94 there was the big, you know, throwing the belt away moment, where they became Extreme Championship Wrestling.
Yeah.
Let's see. But yeah, 94 is when he became, like, the mega heel. Then he formed his heel group Triple Threat in 95. Then he returned to the WWF from 95 to 96. So then he returned to ECW in 96. So pretty much a cup of coffee. Then they reformed Triple Threat in 96, and he stayed there till 99. So he was pretty much there for a good chunk of the time, really, more or less.
20 minutes gone.
But he was also hurt a lot. And then he went back to WCW 99 to 2000.
4,
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, and yeah. But let's see. Let me look up his feuds. Well, probably the biggest one he's known for, even though they probably wrestled one tag match once against Ric Flair, he will trash talk. I'm just looking them up now. I just looked at his like quick little timeline bio and what championships he was in. Douglas and Bam Bam get the win. 83. And that did end a submission, so that will give extra popularity point, the ref bonus there. For feuds, I think Cage Match has a feud section. Okay, so what Cage Match describe as feuds is involving Shane Douglas is okay, all right, not it's kind of weirdly formed. I don't really. God, it's all like it's all Ric Flair, Shane Douglas stuff. Jeez. Let me look in the other categories. But first, let me get the next match going. Let's see. Next match is Aries and Hardy. As I. Oh, nope. Alright, let's see how this one goes. Still lucky. Okay. Ooh. Alright, let's try... Wait. So, Cage Match has a feud section, but it's kinda... What they put on as feuds doesn't feel very, like... It feels kind of mishmashed a little bit. Alright, so... Oh, Wrestling Data has a list of opponents by how many matches he's done against them. So, if we're gonna do that... Now, some of these guys are mixed in because some of these guys weren't ECW guys when he wrestled them. They could have been from WCW or WWF. But a top one, he's had a lot of matches with Tommy Dreamer. Ah, yeah, I just found a way. So, Wrestling Data, if you look like match or match opponents, oh, we got interference with CM Punk helping Aries. No, it wasn't CM Punk, it was Okada. Was it Okada? Yeah. Tommy Dreamer was a top one. Then there's WCW and WWF guys mixed in there, like Steve Austin, Brian Pillman, or Jack Victory, Rip Morgan. Another solid ECW guy, Sabu. He feuded with Sabu quite a bit. Bobby Eaton, Stan Lane, Raven. He also feuded with Pitbull #2, and I remember the storyline. So Douglas started like really attacking the Pitbull's tag team, and he like really hurt Pitbull #1. So him and Pitbull #2 had quite a bit of back and forth stuff. So that's one. There's other guys like Black Bar, Broken Brawler, Lance Storm when he was in ECW. He had a feud with him a little bit. Gary Wolf, a little bit of a feud. I think that was in like in ECW. Doug Gilbert, I don't know where that's at. Rick Steiner, Terry Funk, ECW. That would be another guy he feuded with quite a bit, was Terry Funk. Taz, he did a bit. RVD, he did feud with a little bit. Too Cold, if he was there. Just Incredible and Mikey Whipwreck, he did fight with them a little bit. Who else in ECW? Sandman, he did a bit with ECW. Mick Foley, Cactus Jack, Stevie Richards, but I don't know when that was. Oh, Big Stealing. Harris's, I don't know. No, that I think that was Al Snow. That's probably the lowest guy I could find. Lowest guy there for that. Oh, I can go to another page. Let's go to the next page. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, like I said, like Cage Match does have a feud section, but it's not. But it just looked like a bunch of random nonsense. Like, it doesn't feel very thought out. Yeah, I like Wrestling Data's way of doing it better by how many matches, because you can use that and kind of determine for yourself. Like, it's pretty easy to determine that. Oh, look at that.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
'83. Now we got Cactus Jack and Eddie Edwards. Other guys. Let's see if there's other guys from ECW. He did feud a little bit with Bam Bam Bigelow once Triple Threat kind of broke up a little bit. Let's see, for ECW guys. Jerry Lynn, he did feud with a little bit. Who else would be there? Bully Ray, a tiny bit. Let's see. If D. Brown was in ECW, there was a little bit of that. Rhino, he did have a little bit of a thing with Devon. He did a thing with, let's see. Who else? Johnny Swinger was technically, was he ECW? I don't remember. Spike Dudley, I guess. Alright, now we're getting to the little matches. So that's kind of... Ooh, yeah, I would love that. To be like, okay, I want this match to last this amount of time. That'd be great. I would actually think that'd be a cool way to go about it. See, Cactus Jack and Eddie Edwards. Alright, see how it goes. Yeah, I don't know how I would do it with refs. Oh, yeah. I guess you could. And that's something we could experiment more with the brand Warfare Network thing, like different ref settings. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I actually have. I did come up with a couple, actually, now you mention it. The fast guy would be like Cokehead Carl, and the slow guy would be like Old Man Ollie or something.
Fight!
And like Cokehead would just have the fast and the worst stats to have for a ref, and then the old man will have the best. The slow at everything, just gets hurt easily, just like the best ref to have for like big matches. Yeah. Well, he also has to get his fix set. I mean, he didn't earn that nickname for nothing.
Great!
Actually, not Old Man Oliver, Old Man Oscar. That's a better one. Old Man Oscar. I might have those kind of be refs for some of the refs for the brand stuff. Listen, guys, the fans already paid. The audience already paid their tickets. Let's make this nice and quick, all right? I got shit I gotta do. They already the promoter already paid me $5 and a hot dog, so we don't need to fucking. We don't need to drag this out. Oh.
Give up!
5 minutes gone.
Give up! Give up!
Little Dragon Sleeper.
Give up! Give up. Yeah. Give up. Give up.
Ooh.
1, 2. Give up.
Yeah, the backpack
Give up.
stunner.
Give up. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what's he gonna do here? Oh, Shining Wizard. Another Shining Wizard. Goes for a cover.
1, 2.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Body slams him. Discus Lariat.
Yeah.
Tiger Bomb.
1, 2, 3. Fuck.
Yeah, oh man, the Coliseum game. Oh, someone's busted open. I wish I could get into them. Oh, look at that. I just don't, one, I don't have the games, and two, I don't know if I can play them on my PS2 because they are Japanese exclusive games. I don't know if my PS2 would play them. I don't know if it's one of those things where it just works on all stuff or not. Interesting. I get, yeah. Yeah, I really want to look into those games. It's a real... And the thing is, I heard that you don't really need an English patch for them because, I mean, there's nothing in the game that requires, like, English text outside of, like, the main menu and settings and whatever. Like, because the main mode isn't really story, it's just kind of, like, arcade ladder style, so you don't really need, like, text. It's just a matter of, like, getting the game and actually being able to play it. Yeah. I could probably find, like, English pictures of it and just mix and match. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's something I'm certainly willing to, like, go with. It's just a matter of, like, could I play it on my PS2, or do I have to buy a whole-ass Japanese, PS2 in order to play it? You know, yeah, I know you can download on the computers or whatever, but I don't want to figure all that shit out. I just want to put the goddamn disc into the thing and just play it. I don't want to have to mess with shit. I know for a lot of people it might be easy, but for me, it's a pain. Yeah, if it's like... Look, my limit is like 3 clicks. If it requires like, oh, you need to put files in this specific folder, you need to put the folder here, and then you have to have this app to be able to access that app. If it's stuff like that, I can't do it. I just lose it. A swap magic disc, man. Clamshell. Man, that's a lot. Oh, man. Let's see. Eddie Edwards won that. Next match, tag action. I mean, there is. It's just... I think the biggest thing, too, is the fact that... Well, that's the thing, too. The parts to get to make it happen, I mean, that alone can be kind of pricey. Because I know there's people that, like, edit or do mod stuff, put it on devices, and sell them. Which is fine. I mean, they certainly can do that, of course. But it does, No, I have a PS2 Slim. It doesn't come with a hard drive thing. It's the later edition. Alright, let's see how this one goes. Okay, that'd be cool. Yeah, because in all honesty, if I could access like King of interesting. Yeah, because I would absolutely love to like try to do like King of Coliseum and all that. That's on Slim's nice.
One.
Yeah. Yeah. And I guess the other thing about doing stuff on computers for me, like mods and download ROMs and stuff, is that it makes it really tough to like want to do any long-term projects with it or anything because I don't know how reliable the memory is for it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not hard. I mean, I'm perfectly fine with that. Like, for example, let's say you want to play the ROM of No Mercy that didn't have the save glitch. And you download it on your N64 with the N64 player and all that. Because I've done that. But... or something like that. Yeah, I think a big thing is just... I don't know. It's weird when it's like ROMs on a computer. I guess it's just a part of me that's still very like... I don't know. There's just something about like a memory card in a console that just feels solid to me. Like, but with computers, it always felt like, I don't know. I think I just need to like mess around with stuff. It's just there's so many communities that I know of and kind of part off where so much of stuff is like modding and doing all this stuff, and like Fire Pro or to a smaller extent Wrestling Empire and that stuff, and they always make it sound like it's like not like any issue at all to do, but anytime I try to do it, it just did not feel easy at all. And it sucks, because I would love to like have modded Fire Pro, but with all the stuff that happens with it, with the modded stuff, sometimes I just feels like a lot of work. Yeah. And that's what I mean. It's like when if the way the mods are like you can easily mess stuff up through the randomest stuff that you would never think of. That's kind of my biggest thing with it, is that, like, if you successfully put in a mod in for the first time, I mean, how would anyone know that the very first time? Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I just feel like when it comes to modding, I feel like we're very close with computers and all that to creating very easy modding. But I just feel like if modding is going to become like the thing, I feel like it has to be simpler and easier to do. I feel like right now it's still kind of in a process where it's like you almost kind of have to be a PC nerd to really get it. I'm not a fully PC nerd, so but I know if someone's really into PCs, they can knock it down like that.
10 minutes gone.
Oh yeah, some games are designed for modding. So we have seen signs of games being built for that and make it easy, like the Fallout games or Bethesda games or whatever. It's Fallout or Elder Scrolls or whatever. So we're seeing the steps there. I just think at this point the biggest one remaining is if making it easy for like non-AAA companies or like individuals doing video game projects and then downloading and stuff, because there's that WCW No Mercy mod Feel the Bang that is one of the more popular wrestling mods at the moment, or was for a moment. But anytime I hear anyone try to download it, it always bugs out on them, you know? And I don't know. I think personally for me, I think if for someone to download a mod, if it's to a point where it almost requires the person who designed the mod to be there to put it in for you, it's not easy enough. Yeah, I've seen some of that too, like that, but I don't know how far away would it be from like downloading mods and modding that easy. I don't know how far away we are from that. I know right now a lot of indie people are now, for a bit, have been into like designing N64 PS1 games. So maybe a few years down the line we may see some more like casual downloadable mods like that. Yeah. Yeah, and I think a big thing too is that I think there is a line where at some point you just gotta accept the game for what it is, you know, because I've seen some modders try to mod a game to such a high extent that it's almost unplayable if you don't download everything a specific way, and it just gets to a point where you're just like, I don't know, like sometimes you just gotta accept the game can't do certain things you want it to do. Yeah, like PC it's easier to mod because, you know, the PC is designed to do so much outside of gaming. With console, it's just gaming, so you can't really. Yeah. But, you know, they can get away with it because they have the resources to design games to handle that kind of stuff. But if you have one individual or a small group of individuals trying to take a very popular game and mod it themselves, it can be tough. Not for them necessarily, just for a person trying to download it and trying to play it, because people who might want that mod or may not be modding experts. They may not know how to download it or what files go where or how to do all that. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like that's the thing that gets me the most when you have all these ingredients as separate stuff that has to go certain places. Like that's the part that kind of kills it for me a little bit, because it adds so much extra work and steps. And I'm not saying it's like hard. It's just to me it's like It's like, this is a lot of extra stuff. Because I feel like the more you put with that, the more likely the mod might break. Because there's so much you have to do with it. I didn't catch it. I was going on a modding rant for a second. What, the skull-crushing finale? You know, I will say this. Oh yeah, Dumbo Underhook Pile Driver. Oh yeah, they've done that stuff back then. I mean, in Japan, it was a thing in the 80s, in women's wrestling. But I will say this, in all honesty, I probably should kind of give an update to Bobby Eaton and Dennis Condroy's movesets, because they are older models, so it may not be like as accurate as I thought they might be. Japan was the thing in the 80s. yeah, they were. I mean, they were pretty unpopular before then, but once the 80s happened, yep, that did it for them. Oh my god. Oh, got caught taunting. That's one little thing about Fire Pro that I kind of wish they had more elements of, is story stuff. Like, I kind of wish that you were able to put together like story stuff in certain things. Oh no. But, you know, that's the thing, like, when people play this game and they see certain things, they're like, why aren't these things in this game? It's like, well, it's based on Japanese wrestling, and Japanese wrestling is different than American wrestling. The most it does is every once in a while, it'll give you a prompt where it's like, hey, these two guys have been kind of at each other's throats. The feud has built up. Now book a match in this event to gain most, you know, to make it a great match. That's the most, really. I mean, stuff will happen. Like, you'll have guys ask for more money or negotiation or something, but in all honesty, there's not a lot of story stuff. I mean, I did review Fire Promoter. It was kind of a precursor to like TWN. So their stuff has definitely gone over there, but it is addicting. It is fun. But the only thing about it is that even on the hardest difficulty, it does take a lot to fail.
Get away!
Because you can fail. Oh, we're almost at a time limit here.
Two.
30 more seconds. Ten more seconds.
That's not gonna do it. Tie. Oh, I do too. I'm not gonna lie, like, if that game, which I bet it will, but if that game delivers on all that stuff they've been talking about, like, that could definitely be a possible, like, next step in, I will say this, I don't plan on, like, Fire Pro being ever retired on the channel, necessarily. Especially Fire Pro Wrestling World. Now, if they ever made a sequel to this game, which they won't because of shenanigans from the company, but if they ever do, they could. But I could, if that game delivers, I can see that being kind of something I would do a lot of stuff in. Well, so far from what I've gathered is, for the most part, Yeah, that is true. I mean, they stopped. Who knows? Maybe in 2030. Next match is RVD and Kurt Angle. Do these matches ended in the submission outside of that one? No, not that. Okay, RVD and. But so far they've been hitting all the important goals. Like they're estimated to come out either late this year or early next year. But they're gonna be on multiple systems like computer, PS4 gen, PS5 gen, and all that. Yeah, it's definitely. I'm sure these two faced each other in real life. I'm sure of it, but I can't think of any matches specifically. Alright, see how that one goes. Well, they got DLC for it lined up. Like, a lot of DLC lined up for it. Yeah, I don't know about Feud, yeah. But yeah, it's pretty legit right now. I mean, the whole game seems based on like No Mercy, the AKI game engine, with some tweaks and updates. The base moveset, all the base moves are going to be from that game. Like, it's very No Mercy based with a lot of extra stuff.
Fight!
Ooh, interesting. Yeah, the Invasion era Invasion Alliance era would definitely be a big era for those two fighting each other. Interesting. Very interesting. You know what? It's so funny. Like, the more you think about it, you're like, man, WWF really had everything set in stone for a few years. But here's the thing with wrestling, though. It's very funny with wrestling. Wrestling, despite what Vince might believe, wrestling, I think, thrives the best when there's multiple promotions, because promotions can't house like all those wrestlers. There's just not enough time in the day for that. Like, you need like lots of promotions to like get things. Ah, okay, yeah, foreign. Oh yeah, definitely. The wax handle there. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, technically, yeah, but, I mean... Ooh, Angle's finished outside the ring.
5 minutes gone.
It depends, because sometimes when they book that stuff, sometimes they try to sneak in that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that could be it. I mean...
1, 2,
that's the thing.
3.
Yeah, big Rolling Thunder there. Yeah. I
2,
I'm surprised that
3,
after all this time I'm still able to make sure to get
5,
custom moves in this game. But
6,
man, it
7,
my
8,
game's definitely at a point where
9,
it's like
10,
like
11,
everything else is pretty set
12,
for the most part, but
13,
custom moves like I
14, 15.
when I download guys, sometimes I gotta like play the deleting re-download game. Oh yeah, well, yeah, he does have the Van Daminator, but he just kind of summons a chair and just like like kind of tosses the guy, he catches it and he hits it. We might see in this match. Because I did put it as one of his front grapple moves. Like, I think, like, his front grapple finishing move. Yeah, I think we might see it. I don't know. It depends on if... Oh, going up. If he's able to sneak in moves against Kurt here, because Kurt's kind of dominating him at the moment.
Minutes gone.
Oh yeah, because here's the beauty of the Fire Pro committee. But here's the thing, you can create moves in this game. Like, the game is, like, that's the thing, like, when it comes to, like, modding stuff in Fire Pro, like, really the biggest things, and this is specifically for Steam, the biggest things that get modded is just how the game, really a big thing is just match options. And little things. And there's a whole list of them. Yes. I've learned a lot about creating wrestlers throughout the TWN run, and the only unfortunate with it is that some of the older models aren't as polished as the newer ones. Yeah, one mod, really the biggest thing for me is what I want is just match types, and some little stupid limitations, like another 5-star Froggle. Yeah, that would be nice. Oh, split-legged moonsault.
1, 2.
Ooh. Oh, there it is.
1, 2.
Were you able to get the mod pack working on Steam?
Yeah.
And we got Eddie Edwards interfering. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, that's the, I don't need a lot of stuff. I guess for me, the biggest things I would want added is just some more match types and getting rid of the odd limitations, like creating a belt, having to pick specific match stipulations and stuff like that.
1, 2.
Yeah, I guess for me, another thing too would be I have to check it out when I get a chance. Roll up.
1, 2, 3.
Oh wow, look at that. Kurt gets the win. Interesting. I'll definitely have to look that up. Oh, 90 there with Kirk getting the win. Perk Angle, yes. Alright, main event time. AJ Styles and Taz. Alright, see how this one goes.
Fight! Whoa!
Ooh. Probably slam right there from Styles. You know, you know, it's funny we've been talking about the Steam game. Oh yeah, totally. I mean, it's funny, like with TWN stuff. It's crazy that it's like we're in the 7th season of this. I kind of wish, in benefit of hindsight, I kind of wish that I did a better job of like
1, 2,
documenting certain things in certain areas, but I think that's the trick with doing TWN stuff. Is that as much as I want to do like all these different things with it, like it's kind of like modding. Like at the end of the day, there's only so much you can do offline without just kind of giving yourself a migraine. Sometimes you just kind of have to accept the limitations thing. Yeah, and that's the thing. I feel like with TWN, like I feel like if it ever has to like fully start over, like if I had the option to, oh, ref is down, I would have like a person help me with it. Yeah, it's a lot of matches. But man, it would have been nice to have like someone be like an editor or a modder, somebody that can kind of take some stuff and, you know, take clips, do like screenshots, maybe do like funny story stuff or something, just somebody to add a little bit more of the zing to it. Poof, that's yeah. Because your promotion's been going on for a few seasons. Yeah, oh man. That's something I always wanted to do for streams, is have like someone do color commentary with. I think there is a way to do it like this. Although I do want to say this. I've been very tempted lately to abandon like PS4 streaming and just stream from my laptop, because my PS4 streaming has given me so many headaches the last few months, and my streaming from my computer has been like a godsend. Like no issues whatsoever at all. I mean, it's not as clean and crisp as PS4 streaming. Yeah, phenomenal forearm. But it offers so much flexibility, though. But oh, Kurt Angle interfering. Oh, he's helping Styles.
1, 2.
Wow, that chair shot almost did him.
Whoa. Yeah.
The Golden Styles here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
1, 2.
10 minutes gone. One,
Yeah.
2,
Yeah, that
3,
combo. Yeah.
4, 5,
That was a sweet combo. You know, that's the thing
7,
about this game.
8,
Like
9, 10,
like
11,
it always
12,
you never
13,
know if stuff is
14,
planned throughout the CPU
15,
or if it's just random chaos, and it's kind of both.
Yeah.
I saw it there on the thing. I do have
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
there it
6,
is.
7, 8, 9,
Huh.
10,
Weird.
11.
Yeah, that is weird.
1, 2,
But yeah, I mean, but doing it from my computer,
6,
I could
7,
have Discord streaming on there, I
9,
think. I don't know.
10, 11.
1.
I think what I could do,
Yeah.
what could I do? I think what I could do is I could have like a Discord call while people watch a stream along with it happening, but I don't know if the timing would be off from view to like view. I don't know how off it would be. A little spinal tap.
Yeah.
Capture suplex. Goes for that Taz mission.
Give up. Give up.
Yeah, I mean, it's not awful, but yeah, it depends. Wow, snuck in a move. Styles gets the win. Another submission win gives an extra popularity point there. 92, nice. Yeah, it's something definitely to experiment with. Taz. Like a Styles version of a Taz mission or something. Let's see, gonna do the calculating here. See how well the show did. Alright, DPS's FTOA got an 85, not bad. Alright, and that kind of concludes week 1 of season 7 here. So when I post this stuff in, I will update the standings. I'll post those. And then tomorrow will be TWN Nightshade. I'll post the booking for that, and then Monday is All Stars. Now, if something changes in scheduling, well, it depends, because if I move and Because I don't know if my new place has internet or not, and if it does, I don't know how good it will be, and even when I do get internet eventually, even then I still don't know if it'll be good enough for streaming. Okay, yeah, but I don't believe there's any internet at the new place, so there will be, if with that being the case, there probably will be a long pause on streams. I'm not gonna do recording TWN of shows. We'll have to see. I'm not gonna do TWN recording of shows because it's a lot of shows to record, and recording stuff like that is a lot different than streaming stuff. That's why I invented the brand warfare thing for us to do, because it's kind of a more condensed version, and it'll kind of itch that scratch and experiment stuff a little bit, and it's more manageable for me for recording stuff. But yeah, but you never know what happens. But yeah, in terms of streaming schedule, but yeah, the plan is, if something changes, I'll let you guys know, but so far the plan is to do that stuff tomorrow and Monday, and then rest of the week, we'll have to see. I don't know what the rest of the week's gonna be, so I don't know how, I don't, that's why I kind of want to get the important stuff done early, because I don't know how the rest of the week will be. But, I mean, if there is a point where I have a free night or something like that, I might do something special. But I don't want anything to be countable on, because, like I said, I'm just not sure. But I will say this, TWN pay-per-views, I still plan on maintaining them monthly. Not All Stars though, just those, just so that we kind of maintain a schedule of at least that. And I'll update from there. I mean, I don't know if the status of TWN recorded stuff will change. It might. It's hard to say right now. I'm just kind of planning super mega ahead, because then when it's confirmed, the groundwork's there, so we can kind of hop to it a little bit, because there's been a lot of starting and stopping with TWN. First, all the promotion setup, and then the 1 week, and then now I'm moving, and stuff may be paused again, so I definitely don't want to be more pausing than there already has been for the stuff, but we'll just have to see. But yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow, so keep an eye out for some pay-per-view action with that. But yeah, guys, outside of all that, that's gonna do it for this specific stream here. Thanks for watching. In case you guys want to chat with anyone at the Campy Company, you didn't want to use the YouTube comment section, we do have a couple options. First one is we have a Discord channel. You can find a link to that in About page / About section of our channel. We also have a community tab in our channel as well. You can access that anywhere at any time. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.